All right. We back. We back. And I am a little bit scared to be getting into this one if I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all. Let's just see where we're at here. This slow draft. Yeah, you're never gonna see anything crazy in these, if I'm gonna be honest. The whole point is grabbing people at the values that you believe in. And since the information that you have on June 25th, when this draft was started, is going to be different than the information that you have on, say, June or July 10th, when this draft may finish. Yeah, it takes that long. I mean, we're one day in. Basically 2 days. I started this draft at like 9:30 a.m. on um, June 25th. It is now 10 p.m. So 1.5 days in. We're not even 1.5 rounds in. I will say towards the end, things get a little bit quicker, but yeah, this is currently the state of drafting. So it could take up to, honestly, at this pace, 18 days. But yeah, in that much time, we're going to see another player arrested. We're going to see someone injured. We're going to see maybe some free agency moves. In general, player ADPs are moving week to week. So that's kind of what we are going for within this one. Let's talk about the new tournament that I am extremely scared to be drafting in, but I think it's time that we finally take the big swing here. So that's what I'm going to be doing here. Um, so in this one, we have 2,000. Sorry, I have no idea what's going on outside. So, okay. They must be taking a look at my wallet? Did my Polaroids fall out? They did. Ah, my family is looking at my wallet, and my Polaroids that were in my wallet fell out. Anyway, so this is a new tournament that Underdog dropped today, and it is already 53% full. I think that on a weekend, this is 100% gonna fill it before I get a chance, so I gotta do this today. It is a max entry $120 buy-in, 2808 entrants so far, so roughly gonna see about 5K entrances in total, which is kind of insane to me. Very small tournament, 50K in prizes, where in this one, they're going to be collecting $100,000. I must have done the math wrong here. Well, I guess we can do it off of rig percentages, but anyway, first place gets 10,000, second gets 5, third gets 3, fourth gets 2, 10th gets 10, 1.02, 900, 800. You can see these going down. If you make it to the 936th, that's where you break into the money. The way that you break into the money is you have to be a, because there's 300, you have to basically make it to the week 15 in this tournament, where the way to make it to the week 15 is to beat 4 out of the 12 teams that you're going to be drafting against. And then in order to do anything else, you need to place somewhat higher within the week 16 end. And if you make it to week 17, you're guaranteed to make double your buy-in here. 117 seat final where a lot of prizes are being given out. But yeah, this is going to be a fairly competitive tournament. This is a tournament where exposure, while it will increase and decrease who you're invested in, I frankly don't care. I'm going to be clicking the people who I think are the best. Whether that means taking the top at ADP, there's not that many entries here. So, yeah, let's get into this. I was originally looking for a slow draft option when I saw this because I was like, hey, maybe this could be my next slow draft and, I'll have two going at the same time, whatever. But then I just won't get in one for a while. But yeah, that's not the kind of thing that we're in here. We have all our exposures loaded up. Whoops, that is the wrong extension. Yep, we have everything loaded up. And we are waiting for 3 more individuals. So, should be a pretty interesting tournament. What I do like is that you have the 50% chance of advancing into the finals after you make it here. This setting is a little harder, but I think making the playoffs, you know, pretty difficult, but overall it can't be that bad if you draft correctly. Now I hope we don't go against too many experienced drafters here. I hope that I can take advantage of the field, but we're gonna see in a tournament like this, it's as if you're playing a one league best ball tournament. There's a lot of different ways to think about the way that you're actually drafting. So maybe something interesting to think about for everyone here. But yeah. How is this taking this long to fill up? I'm not that sure. But yeah. Oops. I just leaked my Twitter. The VAR completely ignored one of the defenders. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, this was the goal that they. So Iran didn't qualify. Oh, man. Let me just do World Cup. Let's see what happened here. Let's just look at the matches and see what happened today. Wow, they didn't count it. They did not count it. That is crazy. And I'm assuming standings wise. Oops. Third pick. We're going to get Jamar Chase in this. Am I scared? Yes. But not really. Let's just turn off. It's already off. I was going to just turn off the over correlation because I don't care. Frankly, I would love to see this team again, but to me, this is an isolated team in a tournament like this. But this is pretty nerve-wracking for me. I don't really do these kind of things that often, so I've been having this internal debate in my head. Do I like Puka more than I like Jamar? Not really. But Yeah, I'm probably just gonna be taking Jamar Chase here. Very simple. 10 minutes in and the draft just started. Wow. We see Puka. I'm assuming we're not going to see anything weird here. This should just strictly be a bunch of drafts off of ADP. I guess the way to stand out is that, but yeah, I'm still going to, because I believe that the later round guys, the people who will play, ooh, and we see someone take Amon-Ra. It's against ADP. It's what I believe. It's what a lot of big drafters believe as well. The main idea to take a receiver this early, but we're probably going to see Jonathan Taylor here or CeeDee Lamb. I guess Christian McCaffrey possibly, but Jonathan Taylor. Either CeeDee Lamb or McCaffrey. In a tournament like this, I can very easily seeing a player like easily see a player like McCaffrey fall because high injury risk is not something that people will be interested in here. Genty goes off at 10, Jefferson at 11. Seeing Genty climb again, which is kind of similar to last year. Genty just started climbing out of nowhere, and we see Barkley goes. So we're going to see Justin Jefferson paired up with James Cook here. That is unless we're not taking James Cook. I'm assuming we're just taking Kenneth Ashton Genty, James Cook. This is one of the earlier common ones. I'm not sure you're going to see that too often in this tournament, though. So. Okay. My bad. Had a huge mucus ball. Christian McCaffrey, Devon Achane is becoming more and more common as Devon Achane's ADP is sliding. I don't honestly know why. I think people are just getting more and more scared about him. There's no way I'm taking Derrick Henry in this. If you could see, I have Derrick Henry ranked at 24. So he would need to fall to me into the third round for me to take him. He goes here with the Amon-Ra St. Brown team. Henry's ADP is basically everywhere after 16, all the way down to 23 is where I've seen him. We're on the clock. Brock Bowers goes. I am okay with going wide receiver here. I will take the 2 wide receiver ones. Jamar Chase, Nico Collins. Perfectly fine with this start. Now I'm going to be looking into getting a running back. I could go another receiver. I'm just not entertaining the idea of going for so many receivers. I will most likely reach on Kyron here. I believe that Kyron is very low ranked for his position. If Trey McBride falls, I would have loved to take him, but I don't believe that Trey McBride is someone that we can be taking when we've started off with no running back points, and I'm willing to let Brees fall to the next guy and just take Kyron here. Zay goes at 26. Very interesting to see Zay fly up the boards, but let's see. Trey McBride's still there, yeah. I think a lot of people. Ooh, this guy goes AJ Brown, Devonta Smith, JSN. So this guy's not interested in taking a running back at all. We'll see how that plays out for him. This guy takes Josh Allen with Amon-Ra, Derrick Henry. I mean, this is a case where you can take Josh Allen. I'm just very surprised we're seeing him at 30 in this tournament, and where Josh Allen has been a faller in the lower value tournaments. I'm assuming a wide receiver here. Chris Olave. Pretty big fall for him. T. Higgins goes. Rice goes at 31 as well. So we're probably reset here on who's... Oh my god, Trey McBride's still there. Oh my god, Trey McBride is still there. I'm assuming that this team's got to take Trey McBride. They have the perfect setup to do so. There's no way that Trey McBride doesn't go here. Lad McConkey. Yeah, but the guy at the end is someone I wouldn't be willing to do that with. I would want both these picks to be receiver before I consider taking a tight end. Wow, I've never seen Trey McBride go with. So this is going to be an incredibly unique team. Garrett Wilson is also a faller, right? If I'm not mistaken. Does Garrett Wilson go around there? Okay, he does. He does. I guess I just don't know ball. That's interesting. So Garrett Wilson goes. I'm gonna be honest. I made an entire video talking about how much I dislike tight ends in this market. I'm gonna stick to it. I don't think that I want to be taking any tight ends in the first couple of rounds. Brock Bowers, Trey McBride, they're great. Don't get me wrong, but to be that heavily invested in a position where you can only start one person, a maximum of two if you put them into your flex, I don't know. You have the upside where they could basically play like a receiver for you, but it's not a risk I'm willing to take. Jacobs goes at 42. This is the kind of team where Rice and Jacobs, these are two guys that used to go at the 2-3 turn, and he gets them in rounds 3 and 4. So Josh Allen, Colston Loveland. We see another receiver from this team at 5. Luther Burden goes off. We have a lot of receivers, but we're just going to take our guy here in J-Mo. Or Jalen Waddle. Ooh, he's someone who's a little bit more injury prone. Do I take Terry? No, I'm not taking Terry because I think without Jaden Daniels, Terry is like a nothing to me. So I'm just not going to take Terry. And I'll leave it here. My next pick is going to be a running back. There's going to be plenty of options on the board anyway. To pair up with Kyron, I would prefer Bucky. Even though a lot of these guys are split backs. Bayshell Tootin is pretty interesting too, but Bucky is the guy I'm going with if he falls. Yeah, Bucky comes. So I've done a fair bit of reaching. Both my running backs here are reaches. But honestly, this team is formulating pretty nicely. We're in the 6th round. We're in a spot where we could take Joe Burrow. I don't like taking Joe Burrow, but he will be under ADP. We have the opportunity to take a wide receiver in the next round, a running back in the next round, even with Tony Pollard being out there. Again, a non-split back running back is always very interesting. Tony Pollard, we don't know what the situation with Tajay Spears is going to be going into this next season, new coaching staff, so it's very turbulent in that way. Drake London, Rashee Rice, and then we go with the Quinshon Judkins, Josh Jacobs, and Jonathan Taylor. So you get 3 criminals plus Drake London and Jonathan Taylor. Pretty interesting team there. This team that starts running back goes 3 receivers out the gate. I'm assuming this team at 12 is going to go double receiver here. Travion falls pretty far. We see Jadarian Price goes over him. Interesting. Yes, because this team at 10's only receiver is Malik Neighbors. I would not be very happy with that. That's going to be a 9 receiver team, most likely. Lamar goes. So this team at 12 is going to really struggle at wide receiver, in my opinion. Taking the unstacked Lamar, which is honestly fair because it is Lamar. You can take Derrick Henry later on, but Jordan Tyson, Garrett Wilson. Wide receiver 2 for the Saints and wide receiver 1 for the Jets. I'm not very optimistic about that start for anyone, but I've never been this engaged in a draft this early, or this late in the night, but T. Higgins' team takes Burrow. Okay, so we're just not gonna worry about quarterback here. We're just gonna go ahead and take one of our guys. I'm never taking Parker Washington. As you can see, 0%. I'm gonna stick to it. Um, I don't think I'm gonna get Makai Lemon, Jalen Hurts in this case, even though I do very much like that stack. So instead, what I will do is I will go Makai Lemon and open myself up to the opportunity that I get this stack. And if I don't, I will get Tony Pollard. And I'll be perfectly happy with that situation as well. This way I get a receiver that I really like, and I have the opportunity to take a quarterback I really like, but not forcing myself here. And Quentin Johnson and... Whoa. Horrible reach in my opinion. I guess people are playing the you got one shot, make it weird. Jalen Hurts will go. Honestly, I'm not incredibly mad at that team for sniping here. Do I want to go Ramondre? I kind of don't. I kind of like Tony Pollard more. I'm sorry. It's the issue here is I'm very intrigued by what Travion Henderson can do as a split back. I think that he has more upside as a split back than Tony Pollard has as a normal running back. And for that reason alone, I don't want to be taking Ramondre. But after this, I think we're going to chill out on running backs. We're probably going to take our last running back for a while. It is saying that we'll need 4 running backs at this rate, which may honestly be right. I kind of don't want to go for 8 receivers though. So in a team where we have basically this is wide receiver 1, wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3, and our wide receiver 4, Makai Lemon. Worst case, Tony Pollard is playing in my flex. I'm pretty happy with this team so far. Let's see who we can get here at quarterback, because normally I do want to get one of these first 10 quarterbacks, but it looks like they're all gone at this point. Let me just see who's projected to come to me. If I can get Mahomes and go down later and get Kelsey, that would be great. I highly doubt it. Going Purdy Pearsall could also be... It would be crazy if this tournament makes me any money and I did it off my own team. But Purdy Pearsall is something that's very interesting here. And I'm kind of liking that idea. Because Purdy Pearsall doesn't work. You get Purdy Kittle. You get Purdy... you get Christian Kirk at the end. Jordan James at the end. You can get so many other players at the end. But I think I'm going to go against the tool here. Take 5 running backs. Take 7 receivers. And we'll see what happens here. But this is basically 10% of what I've already bought in, which is probably why I'm acting and talking so much. But most expensive fantasy draft in my life. Not really. I've done like a $100 personal league, but we'll see what happens here. Jacobs, Quinshon Judkins. This team then goes Jaden Daniels, DK Metcalf. They will take Mahomes. So Jaden Daniels, Patrick Mahomes. That is a great QB corp. I can't even hate, but that means I can't do the Mahomes like tactic, and the Purdy tactic is gone. So quarterback is looking really dry. Josh Downs has significantly more upside than Michael Wilson to me this season. So we're going to take him, and then we're probably going to just take Stafford. I don't want to take Stafford. I'm not going to reach on Stafford. Ooh, quarterback is looking really dry. Jared Goff is not coming back to us. Baker. Bucky. Okay. If Michael Wilson falls back to us, we're taking Michael Wilson. We may be done at receiver. Ooh, I might take Jacoby Myers. I don't believe in Harold Fannin in the slightest. You can see his ADP is falling. I've taken him in 2 drafts, and I highly doubt, or 3 drafts, I think that is. 2.3 is the percentage now. Wow. I'm not really interested in increasing that number. We are super invested in the running back wide receiver position. We're going to need to get some quarterback points, and not really tight end points, but quarterback points ASAP. So I'm not super loving our team, but for the most part, if we have 3 quarterbacks that are playing, I don't see an issue with how this team is going to build out. But we're obviously going to have to see who falls to us in a quarterback expensive draft. We may have to take, I don't even know. These names look awful. Yeah, I'm honestly not even going to think too hard into this. If we have to, we'll get a Cam Ward, CJ Stroud, Daniel Jones later on. Where's Daniel Jones? Oh, I have Josh Downs. I think in a situation where Pittman is no longer there, Josh Downs has the upside to break out and do something. We'll see exactly what something is, but you'll have, I think, a few usable weeks out of him. And Jacoby Myers has upside to be wide receiver 1 in Jacksonville. We honestly don't know who wide receiver 1 will be for this specific season. And Brian Thomas and Parker Washington are being penciled in by ADP to be the number 1, number 2 receivers. To me, Jacoby Myers has just as much of a chance as anyone to get it. We see this team goes Jackson Dart, Bo Nix. This is a team that has Malik Neighbors and has Cortland Sutton, so kind of makes sense. I feel like they would be very willing to take 5 running backs, 3 wide receivers. I do not like this build. This is a team that stole Joe Burrow from us. We are the only team without a quarterback. There are multiple teams with 2. I'm just hoping that no one is going to take their 3rd here. If this guy takes one, okay. Okay, what are we looking at now? We have Jared Goff as an opportunity, which means we definitely should have taken Laporta. I'm going to take Kelsey, and then I will take whichever one of these quarterbacks fall to us. If all 3 run, which is possible but unlikely because it's 2 guys, then I would be pretty upset. But honestly, I'm so indifferent. And if Baker comes back to me at 123, I'll feel a lot better at taking him there. Just because I don't believe in this stack. I don't believe that heavily in Baker. But, so I'm assuming not Malik Willis. Okay. I guess because you're never going to get another chance to get him. Yeah. We get Baker here. At our next pick, CJ Stroud, Daniel Jones, and just going straight 3. Otherwise, we can take one of these 2 and then take Jalen McMillan as well. I would love to take Jalen McMillan. And Jalen McMillan would be our final wide receiver. After that, we're just going to slam tight ends and running backs and just call it a day. But so far, honestly, the only thing I don't like about this team is the quarterback situation. I can be very much swayed into liking it, though. Again, Baker was a player who you were starting for 5 or 6, maybe even 7 weeks last season. If he can do half of that, that's low-key not that good. It's only 3 usable weeks from the first quarterback I take off the board. I hate teams where you get a quarterback at 11 for your first quarterback. Just feels so disgusting. But J.K. Dobbins, Dalton Kincaid. It's just, I don't like any of the other teams that I'm going against here. And I don't know if that's an ego thing, but none of them look good. Like, I'm willing to take 3 quarterbacks in a row and just calling it because I think that they're all going to be pretty decent, where at least one of them should be startable every week. Like, you're not going to have, like, the elite names there, but that's why you have Jamar Chase, Kyron Williams, Bucky Irving, Tony Pollard there for. You have Jalen Waddle, you have Nico Collins. Like, you have basically your top, you have 4 spots that are guaranteed to give you points, like good points every week. Stroud goes to Jaden Higgins' team. Which kind of sucks because that means my top 2 wide receivers are unstacked. Omar Cooper. This guy's going to take a quarterback, isn't he? Don't take Daniel Jones. Don't take Cam Ward. Do not take Cam Ward. I like the idea of Cam Ward more than Daniel Jones. But I'm going to play the same principle where this guy also has 3 quarterbacks now. He should not be taking another quarterback, which means only 1 quarterback can go after us as long as Cam Ward doesn't go here. Yeah, I'm going to just take Jalen McMillan and let Cheese 24 Skull make the decision of what quarterback we're going to take. And if Cam Ward is there, then I'm taking Cam Ward. Gadsden. I'm assuming that you take Shaheed, you're getting Darnold here. We're definitely done at receiver. Yeah, Shaheed and Darnold, I was 100% correct there. Very obvious play. We're going to take Cam Ward, even though we don't have the actual receiver here. We have Tony Pollard. We can take Tyjae Spears and take 100% of that backfield. I would like to take a tight end here. But we also still need the 3rd quarterback, and we're in the range where it's Mendoza, Aaron Rodgers, Geno. Yeah. See, is Tyjae Spears gone? No, he's not. So, if Tyjae Spears is still there, I'm going to take him and probably a tight end. And, ooh, I don't even have the stacks here with some of these dirtier options. So, it may be prudent to just take backups. Do we take the idea that CJ Stroud is going to get benched and just take Davis Mills? Not really in such a weak quarterback team. I'm like willing to do that, but not on a team that's this weak at quarterback. If DJ somehow falls, yeah, okay, never mind. Spoke way too soon. Tyler Warren team snipes him right there. I was editing down the 82-0 video. Super difficult to do. I'm still in the first stream, and I think I did 3 side streams before finally hitting that. This was the team. It's still open. Because I'm a sucker for how this went, but we may have to get into a few more NBA games. I just don't know any off the top of my head right now. I find it like almost a 0% chance that I'm going to be picking in this draft, but Denzel Boston goes here. We're absolutely done at receiver. I would love to take Kenyon Sadiq. He would be my most invested into player. Which, again, I don't mind, but I've just taken Kenyon Sadiq in all my expensive drafts because I just don't care enough about tight end to be taking them at real points in time. I'm gonna take Sadiq because honestly, while Tajay Spears is nice in theory, um, okay, I'm not gonna take Sadiq. Do I take Hawkinson? Kind of want to take Dalton Schultz over T.J. Hawkinson or A.J. Barner. Okay, I want A.J. Barner, but the dude after us does have. I'm just gonna hope. That's probably very. I shouldn't be doing that. I shouldn't be hoping that the dude with Sam Darnold and only one tight end is not gonna take Sam Darnold's tight end, but that was really stupid. Trey Harris goes. This guy can't take a tight end. He needs to take wide receivers and running backs right now. So let's hope he takes a running back in Zach Charbonnet. But if not, we'll take Dalton Schultz. It's not the end of the world, but god damn it, dude. And I knew, that's the worst part. I knew that was going to happen. Oh, that's so disappointing. I'm actually Gunnar Helm is sitting right there. Honestly, I like Dalton Schultz more than Gunnar Helm, and he's not coming back to us, but I don't know who I want at QB here. I don't want to take Geno Smith anymore. He's going to keep falling with his whole thing. And unstacked Jacoby Brissett is disgusting. May have to be Geno. Unstacked Geno is also disgusting, but I can take Braylon Allen maybe? I don't know. Do I have 3 more picks? Why do I feel like I'm doing this math wrong? I do have 3 more picks. Dylan Sampson. Mendoza's still here? 172. Pretty big faller here. Same with Rogers. Rogers has 120, so Underdog is basically expecting that we're going to see his job taken in this season. So this kind of comes from the Purdy snipe. If it wasn't for the Purdy snipe, so we got double sniped in that round where we lost Purdy and Mahomes after this huge run on quarterbacks, and we don't have an opportunity to take any of these guys, and Joe Burrow is taken. So this is just an unlucky draft, and the issue is that you only get one shot. So I'm not really much liking our team to the same extent that I was at one point, but yeah, it's not much I can do about that. Greg Dulcich goes at 180. Yeah, I was never getting him here. I could have pulled him up, but quite frankly, there was no point in doing that. Dalton Schultz, A.J. Barner, great names. The A.J. Barner thing was a huge mistake on my end. I knew that he could take him, and I decided to ignore it and play what if I get him, and that's what I deserved. So when I lose this tournament, I'm going to go back to the stream and be like, yeah, how the fuck did you let that happen? Unless Elijah Arroyo becomes something elite, but Tua. So this team is super stacked at receiver. That's the main thing. Cade Otton is a name I kind of like. And then we can take either of the 2 quarterbacks left just for points. I hate to say it, I think that Geno has more left in him than Aaron Rodgers. Neither of the teams after us should be taking quarterbacks, so let's just secure ourselves at tight end and then be taking Aaron Rodgers or Geno, and then we'll take whatever we have left there. But that is the super unfortunate situation that we're in right now. 11.7 gets picked, so it's an Austin Phipps. That's interesting. Yeah, if one of them takes a quarterback here, it's just incredibly bad for their team. Like to take Freiermuth and maybe take Rodgers as a stack. Yeah, like you're not doing that. By the way, I would prefer Geno here. Where I hate the idea of drafting Geno, especially when he's finally getting himself into controversy, but yeah, Braylon Allen is going to be my target in the chance that we don't get him, which could be decently high. Let's take a look at our running back options here. It's not going to be pretty. Nick Singleton, I think, is going to be above. We already have Tajay Spears. I don't want Nick Singleton then. We're going to take Marshawn Lloyd. Just going to undo Nick Singleton, low-key. Jordan James, the more likely guys that will be getting some run time here. Justice Hill. Yeah. These are just guys I'm preferring at the wide or the running back position, which have the most upside to be playing next season, but I don't think Mike Washington. I think that it could age horribly wrong, but I think that Ashton Genty has so much power in that dude that it's unlikely that he's gonna get injured. But somehow this team projects out really well, according to Underdog. Where after we get our last guy, who's gonna be about 50 points, 2880, almost 2900 points, and it's gonna be because of these wide receivers, where 4 of these guys are going to be playing every week, 100%. We're going to have at least 2 of these guys playing, and frankly, one of these 2 guys, and then could potentially play, but more likely I would hope that it's one of these 2 guys. But we did pass on Breece Hall for the opportunity to take Braylon Allen. So we saw Braylon Allen cutting into it. Breece Hall always has the mid-season trade ability. We're going to just take a look here at Breece Hall contract. He still has the trade ability right now. I get it. So he has this extension. So they don't have to trade him this season. They could trade him next season, but I don't think that they're looking to contend this season because they're in their stopgap quarterback year. Which to me just means that they might trade him away and get another pick where they can get another running back. See what they have in Braylon Allen. Again, this is if the Jets were a competent organization. They are not, so it's pretty difficult to tell what will actually happen, but yeah. This team is not that bad. It's not my favorite team I've ever drafted for sure. But Braylon Allen, welcome to the squad. We are done here. Is it $20 well spent? We'll see. Absolute steal at the quarterback positions. I think the way we drafted quarterback was really smart. Way we drafted tight end was really stupid, but can't do anything about that anymore. We reached on a ton of our running backs, wide receivers, but not extreme reaches by any mean. So this one is in the books. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and just log my exposures and show you guys. Oh my god, this was supposed to be minimized. Okay, sorry. I think that my code wasn't running for some reason. What was I trying to do? Oh, I must have minimized the wrong tab. I did. Okay. Oh, it's gonna jump and I'm not gonna like it. Oh. Kyron jumps to be tied for my most expensive player. You're gonna see most of these guys are people that I have drafted literally in this draft. Where is my second least? Yes, but that's only because this one caps you out here. But I really hope that we get more of the fives and not many more of these ones where I get tempted. But yeah, Kyron, Devon Achan, Josh Downs, where he's just an expensive dude. Oh my god. Tajay Spears, Cade Otton, Makai Lemon, Jalen Waddle, Jacoby Myers, all people I've drafted here, and then Amon-Ra. So, other than Devon Achan, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 80% of my most expensive players are within this draft. You keep going, Kelsey, Dalton Schultz from this draft. Kenny Sadiq, no, but Tony Pollard from this draft. Nico Collins from this draft. Jamar Chase is definitely from this draft. I only have 4 shares of the dude, and he's up here. It's because Jamar Chase never moves in ADP. So you're always getting him at the 3. But Travion Henderson, who I skipped out on here. I just want to see, is that everyone I've drafted in this one? I want to see if there's someone I'd like never draft that I had here. AJ Barner would have been one of our most expensive players if we got him here, which is crazy. Baker skyrockets up to 33. And same thing goes with I don't take Ramondre in this actually. Is Baker my cheapest player from this draft? Oh, Gino, who I've only taken twice. That might be it. Oh my god, Zach Charbonnet, I've only taken him in the puppy. I think that was when he was cheaper. Same thing with Jalen Hurts. I think I slowed down because I was taking him so much. Diggs, Bigsby. A lot of puppy heads. And everyone after this point is just not possible, so. Wow. So my most is drafted QB, Cam Ward, a guy I drafted in here. Baker. And then you're going to have to scroll down a little bit to get to... Oh, not that much. Gino's over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 of my top 10 most expensive QBs are in this draft. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 out of 5, 4 out of 6, 4 out of 7, 4 out of 8, 4 out of 9, 4 out of 10. So Tajay Spears, the only name that's not in here? Or no, 1, 2, 3, 4. My last one was not, was it? It wasn't Nick Singleton. Who's the last running back I take here? Oh, Braylon Allen down here. my most expensive wide receiver, Josh Downs. Where has the big ol' Ryan Flournoy has fallen so far? In the past 2 days, he's just gotten absolutely murked by these guys. But, whew, that is a crazy draft. I may not be drafting for a while now. If I'm gonna be honest, that was the kind of money that I was trying to spend over 3 days, not over one. We are in this slow draft, which I do like. If we do look at other draft formats, there is none that I'm interested in right now. The Pitbull is, again, the same buy-in, but it's 10, which I'm never doing, so I'm never maxing that out. This tournament over here will probably max out, so I may do one of these, but we'll see what's the next thing that they drop. But yeah, this is a cheap, like, one-off tournament. Not many people are going to be able to get into it. I'm hoping that the team is decent enough that I'm going to at least qualify to make some cash. I honestly don't think that we're going to make it to week 16. So, give me back my money type situation might happen here. Maybe the $30, but we'll see. Let's see what we could be doing. Not going to be doing 82-0. Do we play some chess on stream? I'm, like, not good at chess. Like, I don't want to stream chess, but... Kind of more of a sports channel anyway.
There's a guy right here.
So what I don't get is because the goalkeeper is ahead of the play, because the goalkeeper makes a bad play, basically, I don't know. I really don't like that. I understand why it's trending, but like, yeah. This is what I'm saying. Like, if you're within that scoring box, running up and playing the goalie up there, like, that's bad goalkeeping in my opinion. I don't know. Like, this is insane. Now, hey, I'm not Iranian. I feel for people who are Iranian fans, but yeah, we'll see. Should we do this? Let's do this on stream. Get absolutely smoked and exposed for the fraud that I am. Let's do it. LeBron's not on here for blocks? You're joking. Abdul Jabbar. Tippen's probably on here for a few things. Rodman's probably on here for a few things. Bird, Johnson. Let's go Russell. We'll go Chamberlain. We're gonna go... I'm just going for the greats, like Bob Lanier. I'm trying to think of like any elite. Olajuwon. Malone, unfortunately. Well, he has the other one, Stockton. Let's go Ray Allen for threes. We're gonna go Curry. We're gonna go Thompson. We're gonna go Harden. We're gonna go Lillard. But games played. Udonis Haslam. No, what is that guy's name? Is it Luol Deng up here? No. Rose doesn't have free throw percentage. Okay, let's go franchise by franchise here. Should hopefully speed us up a little bit. We'll go for the Thunder. We're gonna go Durant, Westbrook. Harden's already in there. Ibaka maybe? No, yeah, I didn't think so. Ray Allen we've already done. Gary Payton, that's a good one. There's no way. Yeah, he shoots too many free throws. Yeah, that's just a cheat code. Worth it. Draymond in here? Okay, anyway. Number 2, we're going to go for Spurs, so we're going to go Duncan. We're going to go Robinson. We're going to go Gervin. Nope. We're going to go Parker. We're going to go Ginobili. We're going to go Leonard. We're going to go... that's not DeJounte. Jamal Murray. Speaking of which, let's just go on to get Jokic. Well, fuck me. Anthony, we'll go Iverson, we'll go, we did Thompson, we did Richardson, we'll do Lever, as in Fat Lever, doesn't show up. Number 4, Houston Rockets, Harden. We can go Chris Paul. We can go... shoot, we did Olajuwon, Harden. There's another Clint Capella makes anything. That's so recent, but see bias. We did Durant. We did Moses Malone. Yeah, let's move on to the Lakers. Oh, there's so many people. Abdul-Jabbar, Robert Horry. Spur too, but O'Neal, Bryant. I don't think the Gasols are. Gasol made it somewhere. Shoot, that's not that bad though. Like I don't think like the D'Angelo Russells of the world is not making anything. Julius Randle, yeah, no. Like we got LeBron, Davis. Davis is in there probably for blocks. Yeah. And then Doncic is not in here. And I'm assuming Reeves, Caruso, all those guys are not going to make it at all. But, yeah. Can't believe Russell Westbrook's up there for games played. That is insane to me. 6th seed is the Timberwolves. We'll go Kevin Love. No, we'll go Kevin Garnett. We'll go... I'm just going to throw these names ahead while I'm on here. We're just going to do one of those. But anyway, I wasn't sure I did it. I think those are all the colorful last names. I'm forgetting an elite score here. Robertson might be up here. Oscar Robertson, that's a good one. Who are prolific shooters? Trae Young up here for... Nope. JJ Redick doesn't make it. Steve Nash has got to be on here a few times. Kennard is not old enough. Gotta think about, like, Harrison Barnes, no. Like, I'm trying to think of really old motherfuckers that have played a lot of ball. Maybe I should stick to my strategy. I did Lillard Aldridge. Doesn't make a team. Wilkins. That's Atlanta Hawk. Who's a dude from the Blazers? I can't even remember, honestly. That franchise just sucks. Steve Nash for the Suns. Devin Booker may have made something. He doesn't. Not even threes is pretty interesting to me. Did I do Jordan? Okay. I would have said crazy shit if I forgot Jordan. I don't know anything further. Let's go to the East. Brunson, shit. Bridges, shit. Towns, maybe no. Porzingis, no. Vince Carter, that was a good one. I didn't do Wade. Bosch. I always forget if I'm spelling his name right, but for someone who had a lot of help, like LeBron's teammates are not here. Like Irving, like Kyrie Irving's here for free throw percentage. It's gotta be like prolific shooters in our game who are always gonna be efficient at the line. Like, who's not missing a free throw? You're telling me Klay Thompson's not on that list, dude? Let's think of NBA champions. That might have been a better way. Antetokounmpo. Kumpo? Yeah, no, I did it right the first time. Giannis doesn't make it. Middleton is there somehow. He's probably free throw percentage. Yeah, and then we're gonna get the Holiday. Is a Holiday? We're at 50%, dude. This is crazy. Isaiah Thomas makes it, of course. World Peace, like Meta World Peace. Do I need to do like Artesta's up? Oh wait, he showed up. Arenas. That is Meta World Peace. I was making sure. Can't believe Wade and Bosch aren't on anything, dude. Nowitzki. Like Barnes, Green, Thompson, like Livingston is not gonna be there. No. Delhi is not gonna be there. Nor do I know how to spell his name. Irving, Kevin Love, we already tried. Bryant and Gasol. Bryant and O'Neal are there. Those Spurs championships I already got. Shit, dude. Ilgauskas. Gauss this. I don't know if I've spelled that right, but I doubt he's there anyway. Let's go Larry Nance. Just random thought. Somehow got that one out there. Barry. McGrady. Tracy McGrady. Wow, T-Mac was ass. Who is on this 3-point list, dude? Because if it's not JJ Redick and it's not Reggie Miller, it's gonna be all over this list. Andre Miller makes it too. It's gotta be recent players. Like Joe Johnson's on this list, dude. Horford. Al Horford. He just played so many games. Marcus Smart played so many games. I honestly have no idea, and I'm gonna end this one horribly. Where I have so many open slots, and I feel horrible. Who is the second most in games played? He's gonna kill me. Robert Parrish? That doesn't kill me. Elvin Hayes, Jason Kidd. I didn't do Jackson. That's pretty interesting. Kyle Lowry? Really? Alex English. That's the dude I was thinking about for the Nuggets, and I couldn't remember. DeRozan doesn't deserve anything. There's no way he's up here. I remember seeing that now, but fuck that guy. Derek Harper. Yeah. Shoot, Rudy Gobert's up here. Patrick Dikembe Mutombo, dude, what the fuck? Mark Eaton. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Jordan Poole is up here. Kyle Korver, Paul George, Buddy Hield, CJ McCollum, Eric Gordon. Wow, Jason Kidd. Wow, J.R. Smith, JJ. Oh, so I spelled JJ Redick's name wrong, but let's do a couple other basketball quizzes. Why not? It's gotta be the smallest one. This is gonna be all the guards, so I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna do the largest, this, and then that. That was pretty simple. That was a really weird quiz, but sure. 3+ star trade value. Do we have newer 2Ks for this? We don't. Oh, I don't think I can do this. I'm gonna do Chris Paul. We're gonna do. Oh, I was low-key doing the Charlotte Bobcats, but thanks for the reference. Jordan. DeAndre Jordan didn't do it yet. Okay. James. Bosh and Wade. And then we're gonna do Irving and Love. Who else was on that team? I have no idea who was on that team. Was Wiggins on the team there? No. Sixers, Embiid is not on this team. Antetokounmpo? No. Oh, he's drafted the year after this. Davis is here by now. It's not Chris Paul. Cousins is in Sacramento. So let's go Curry. Let's go Thompson. Let's not go Thompson. So Klay Thompson was nothing. Monte Ellis is not there yet. It's going to be a Milwaukee Buck then, right? Yeah. OKC, that's going to be Durant, Westbrook, Harden, Ibaka, Adams? No. Duncan, Parker, Ginobili, Leonard. Okay, that was pretty simple. Lakers, Bryant. Anthony. No. Richardson. Shoot. Conley? Mike Conley? There you go. Trey Hudson. Not Trey Young. Joe Johnson, I meant, for the Hawks, but he's on the Nets. Oh, is Paul Pierce here? Paul Pierce is here. Garnett is here. And Rondo is here. There you go. You cannot tell me who's on the Jazz. Is it Gordon Hayward? No, he's not there yet. Paul George. Stephenson. Nope. DeRozan. Lowry, though. And it's not Chris Bosh. I have no idea. Lillard and McCollum. I don't know. Oh, Aldridge. Okay. No, he's Draymond, yeah. Oh, Wall and Beal? Is Garnett? No, Garnett's on the... Who the fuck? It's not Wiggins? Who was on this Nuggets team? I have absolutely no idea who's on this Nuggets team because Jokic isn't there yet and he's not valuable. Murray's not there yet. I'm a casual, dude. I don't even want to try this. Let's see who we got. Derrick Rose, Joakim Noah, Nate Robinson, Luol Deng. Roy Hibbert, wow. I would not have guessed any of these guys had that kind of value. David Lee, that was a bad one. I should have known that. Kemba Walker. Damn. I could definitely have done better, but I don't think I was ever getting there. 7,000 points in the after turning 30. Okay, so that's gonna be James like twice. That's gonna be Malone. That's gonna be Bryant. O'Neal. Abdul Jabbar. There you go. Who the fuck played in Denver and then Dallas? Oh, this is gonna get hard. Denver and Dallas? What is... Oh, Boston, Chicago, Charlotte Hornets, and ends their career in Shy. So it's not Garnett or Pierce or Rondo. Okay. Who ended their career as a Boston Celtic? Isaiah Thompson didn't even make it at 30. Oh, Olajuwon played in... I don't even know about that. O'Neal is going to be in here. He played for... Okay, well, fuck you. I just did Olajuwon. Malone, as I already did. Curry's got to be in here. We're going to get... Shoot, we're going to get Kawhi Leonard? No. He didn't play enough. Durant is going to be in here. We're going to get DeRozan in here somehow. We're going to get... Oh, wait. Let's go for the guys. We're going to go Duncan, Parker, Ginobili. Wow. Tony Parker, you suck. Fuck that guy. Irvin. Paul George might be there. Reggie Miller is going to be there. New Jersey Nets, Richardson, no. ATL Joe Johnson, no. Horford, just because of playtime, I thought. Tatum hasn't even hit. Oh, a lot of these players haven't hit this age yet, dog. Like, Thompson is going to be in here. He isn't. Irving is going to be in here. He isn't. Harden. Westbrook. kind of want to see half the screen, so we're just going to do that. And this is just a throw-out guess. Seattle, Milwaukee, San Antonio, Denver. Alright, let's go Rodman, who doesn't make it, but we'll go Pippen and Jordan. St. Louis. What team was in St. Louis? The Rams? I can't believe Shaq isn't on this list. Anthony Towns there, no. Rando's not there, no. Modern players, Chris Paul. No. Did I do Nowitzki? Yeah, I did. Wade, Bosch. Doncic hasn't even hit 30. Wow, most people in the league right now aren't 30. Anthony Davis, has he done it? Walter Davis did it. Dwight Howard didn't play long enough. So Carmelo Anthony I did. Isaiah Thomas, like Zeke, no. Walter Davis is already there. Oh, Wade is here. Bosch didn't come up, okay. Irving? Julius Irving, I saw Philly. Oh, Stockton might have gotten it, yeah. Did I do Iverson? I didn't do Iverson. Conley might be up here, no. Harrison Barnes, no. I did DeRozan, right? Yeah, I did. This dude played everywhere. The New Jersey Nets, the Orlando Magic. What the fuck is Foe? Is that the Phoenix Suns? Why is that not PHX? That'd be way cooler. I'm like just trying to think of people who played a while, but I just realized this number is kind of big. This number is kind of big. Yeah, I'm kind of done with this. Alex English, Robert Parrish, John Havlicek. It was a cool quiz. I just didn't have it in me right now. No. Not a chance. I kind of want to do some card openings. Like one of these things, but... yeah, I don't really know. Is there any way I can make this dark mode? No. This is interesting. So I'm going to do Simmons for those last couple of years. Okafor, I know he's a big man, but he didn't really do anything. Okay, we're going to Derrick Rose to start it off. We're going to go... we're going to get some Monte Ellis in there. No, we're not. I'm cooked. I am cooked. Let's go Irving, James. I have no idea who it will be in 2010s. Kevin, who the fuck was even left on that team? Rondo was gone. Paul Pierce. Oh no, he gets one. Isaiah Thomas is gonna get a couple in here. You get Tatum. Are we gonna get Jalen Brown? Or are we gonna get Marcus Smart? Okay, there we go. 14, 15. I'm not gonna get. Gallinari. No. Yeah. Okay. Chris Paul. Shoot, I don't even know. Let's go Mike Conley. Trae Young gets 2 years. Yeah, I don't know. Hornets, we're gonna go Kemba Walker. We're just gonna go for the obvious ones here. Gordon Hayward get anything in here? He did. Other than Gordon Hayward, I honestly don't know any Jazz players. Like, Donovan Mitchell's never going to be on that. I don't think Jordan Clarkson was good enough ever. Does DeMarcus Cousins ever make it? No. I don't think De'Aaron Fox is around. Okay, he is. We had De'Aaron Fox for 3 years. That's kind of sad. Brunson doesn't make it over yet. Porzingis is a big man. Melo didn't pass the ball. Allegedly. Anyway. Lakers. That would be yeah, I have no idea, honestly. Other than, oh, Magic. This is gonna get deep. This is getting way too deep. I don't know a lot of these ones, dude. Nets, dude. Dinwiddie. Damn, that was a crazy pull. IMO. Is Anthony Davis in any of these? That'd be really sad. Jokic might have a few there. Jamal Murray may have some. No. Pacers, Paul George, Stephenson. Oladipo for that one season? No. Halliburton. I don't know if he makes it there, yeah. The Nuggets. Because Iverson doesn't play in the 10s. Pelicans, Pistons. Cunningham isn't here yet. Kyle Lowry the entire time. DeRozan even get one. DeRozan got it for us. Ew. Tony Parker. Shit. Okay. Rockets. I'm gonna go Harden. In that 1 year, I have no idea who's gonna be. Suns. We're gonna go Devin Booker. Chris Paul is never it. So I'm not gonna remember that off the top of my head right now. We're gonna go Westbrook. Bang. Timberwolves. Kevin Love, yeah, obviously never got there. Garnett never got there. Karl Anthony Towns, never got there. Wiggins never got there. DiVincenzo. Lillard. McCollum, if he predates him, which I don't think he does. Curry. Iguodala. Somewhere. I wonder where he is. Is he on that, like, Pelicans or something? Wait, where'd he go? Oh, he's 1 year for the Sixers. Okay, well, that's not very helpful. Thompson, Durant. Oh, Draymond Green. Oh my God. John Wall, Bradley Beal. Okay, almost 50%. Where can I make improvements? I did Marcus Smart. It's hard to remember a lot of these teams, man. These teams are so bad. I got all the good teams out of the way, too. I mean, like, my team is so easy. Look at that. Goran Dragic? No one was throwing Anthony Davis shit. Oh, okay, that would have been pretty bad. Isaiah Thomas never did it for the Suns? Did he even suit up? I don't know if he actually ever suited up. LaMelo doesn't get there until Alonzo. Well, that's nice. Yeah, okay. Who was it for the Mavericks? Steve Nash gets in here a few times, yeah. JJ Redick? Is it one ICK? No. Orlando Magic. John Morant makes it 1 year. Okay. Let's try to get these like last couple of years here. Harden doesn't make it, no. Irving doesn't make it, no. Oh wait, no, Ginobili's not gonna make it. Other than Harden, they had another guy, Paul George? No. Oh, Gilgeous Alexander. Nope, not worth my time typing. Great. And I went, oh, we don't even need to go Tatum because Marcus Smart is there. Cavs, dude, it's not Donovan Mitchell and Dwayne Wade. Who the fuck was left on that shitty team? It's not Jordan Clarkson. Half of them got sold by the deadline, which makes it even worse. Jimmy Butler might be in there once. He is. He's there for the Heat as well. I don't know why. I don't think it's Zach LaVine by any means. But the dude who just took LaMelo's job. I keep thinking Mike Conley, but it's not Mike Conley. I don't know why I can't think of his real name. I think... I tried my cheat codes. Lou Williams. Darren Williams went everywhere. Holy. What a save. Mo Williams for the Timberwolves, so I don't have any single ones with 0. Other than the Magic. I don't know. I don't know. Drew Holiday might be in here a few times. Drew Holiday's there. Who was the Bucks guy before Giannis? Low-key no one. Oh, who's that guy who ruined Rookie of the Year? I think it's gonna be Bobby Portis either, yeah. Joakim Noah. Wow, that team was sorry. That team was sorry. I threw him out there as a joke. Can't believe a bench player was averaging the most. Yeah, he's not there yet anyway, and he's not a point guard. I ain't gonna play this. Eric Bledsoe, oh my god. Troy Dan's best friend. Chris Dunn. Again, these are guys I'm not getting. Wasn't the guy I was even thinking. Larry Nance Jr. Wow, Darius Garland. That's a bad one. I should have got that. Tyreek Evans, I mean, I guess. I'm never getting that. Jeff Teague. Couldn't think of him off the top of my head. Dennis Schroeder should have gone. Jameer Nelson, Alfred Payton, Markelle Fultz, wow. Jose Calderon, wow. Tyreek Evans would have got me everywhere. Oh, Luka. The Pistons, I didn't even try. Jeff Teague would have got me so many. Wow. That's disappointing. Their last All-Star, we're gonna go Trae Young. Is Trae Young not an All-Star this year? We're gonna go Brown. Is this Durant? Durant. Hornets, we're gonna go LaMelo Ball. Bulls, we're gonna go DeRozan. Cavs, we're gonna go Donovan Mitchell. Mavs, we're gonna go Dirk. Oh, it's not Dirk. It's gonna be Luka. Is it then gonna be Anthony Davis? Okay, Nuggets, we're gonna get Jokic. Pistons, we're gonna get Cunningham. Cade. Cunningham. There you go. Oh, Jalen Duren would have been easier. Curry. Halid. Oh, wait, no, it's going to be Siakam. Because he didn't play this season. Leonard. We're going to get the Grizzlies and Morant. Jackson. Jaren Jackson Jr. Oh, not Goran Dragic, but the dude who's not going to re-sign, Norman Powell. Antetokounmpo. We're gonna get Edwards. We're gonna get Towns. I typed in Towns, but I got Brunson. Pelicans, we're gonna get Williamson. We're gonna get Gil. Can I do? Oh no, because he didn't make it this year. Home. Again, that's the easier name. Somehow. Bancaro. Okay. Embiid. Tell me Joel Embiid didn't make it an All-Star team this year. And then Devin Booker, Damian Lillard doesn't make it. Avdija. There we go. That's not DeRozan? So is it Levine? Is it De'Aaron Fox? Ew. I don't like the fucking Spurs one got filled up with that. Undo it. I'll do it again. Scotty Barnes, Donovan Mitchell, isn't it? It's Rudy Gobert. No. Mark Hannon. Mark Hannon. No. Wizards. Beal. Jazz. It's not Gordon Hayward. Shoot. Is it Walker Kessler? Has he been in the league that long? I have no idea. Oh, I just didn't spell it right. I'm gonna give myself that. I just can't spell Lowry Markkinen's name. All due respect to the man. But is this unskippable cutscene, bro? No. Let's go from here down. So we're gonna go Doncic, we're gonna go Jokic, we're gonna go is that Cunningham? It's not Kate Cunningham. Duran. I actually don't know who that is. Then Wembanyama. Alright. Gilgeous Alexander. Rebounds per game from Sacramento. Is that going to be Sabonis? Wow. Sabonis leads the league in rebounding 3 years in a row. Crazy. Trae Young. Jalen Johnson? Not there. Okay. I'm not going to try too hard. Halliburton. Okay. Steals, is that De'Aaron Fox? Wow. There was a time. There was a time. It's gonna bother me, but I don't know. Embiid. Is that Scotty Barnes? It's not. Is that... It's not gonna be Kawhi. Okay. Assist, that's gotta be Maxey. Harden. Is that Jared Jackson Jr.'s DPOY year? Holy shit. 2 steals a game? Is that DeJounte Murray? Oh my god, DeJounte Murray led the league? I knew that he was elite, but I didn't realize he led the league. The league sucked. Is this Chris Paul? It's Chris Paul. Utah Jazz, 14.7 rebounds per game. This is Markkanen. I'm gonna search this man's name up. Markkanen. Is that how I spelled it? I must be wrong then. If it's not him, then it's gotta be Gobert. Okay. Curry makes it on here finally. Rebounds. I don't know who played for the Hawks in 21. Beal still there? Oh, this is Westbrook. It's hella Westbrook. Steals per game in Miami. Is that Tyler Hero? Yeah, I don't think so. Turner. Detroit / Cleveland. Someone who gets traded to Cleveland halfway through averaging that many rebounds. It's gotta be Jared Allen. Yeah, I don't know. Miss me with that shit. Let's go LeBron. Ben Simmons. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow.
Portland blocker. Aldridge doesn't go back, yeah. Steals per game in OKC, is that Williams? No, is that Paul George? Yes. Rebounds in Detroit, is that Blake Griffin? Does he? Okay. Oladipo? Wow. Dude, this Detroit rebound. Oh, Andre Drummond, dude. What am I doing? What am I doing? Blocks is going to be Anthony Davis. Steals, is that John Wall? Adebayo. There's another center in Miami. Oh, maybe in the fucking dark ages. I don't know. Sacramento assists, and it's not like... And 3.7 blocks per game out of Miami. Oh, I hope that guy comes to me like Andre Drummond did. Is that DeAndre Jordan? There we go, my guy. Is that Kevin Durant's MVP season? Yes, it is. We're gonna get a Carmelo Anthony here. Awesome. Not Gobert. Why can't I think of Gasol? It's not. Is that Dwight Howard in there? He is. Wow, and this is gonna be a Rondo year. And 3 blocks per game from OKC. Is that Serge Ibaka? Bang. Steve Nash. And Antetokounmpo was not really doing shit yet. Is that Wade? He's not Anthony's definitely not Iverson. He's gonna get a bunch of scores. And assists. Let's go Bryant. Let's go Garnett. I don't know what was happening in Denver in those days. Charlotte. It's not Chris Paul. No idea. It's 2-0 arenas. World Peace. Orlando. Nick Grady. New Jersey Nets. Is that? Oh, okay. I don't know. ATL Portland. T-Mac. You're into before I was born, dude. I've done pretty well so far. We're halfway getting there. Wilkins in here a few times, yes. Phoenix Suns assist, and it's not Steve Nash. I have no idea. The fact that it's not Steve Nash is like illegal. Let's go O'Neal for the scoring champ here. Charlotte Hornets steals. Oh, it came to me for a second, but it didn't register in my head. I had it and then I had lost it. I had the Heat center. Like, I don't think it's Udonis has one. Like, no, it's... Can't remember his fucking name, dude. But let's go Olajuwon in the meantime and Malone in the meantime. Weber for the Sacramento. Rodman, holy shit, that dude was dominant. Is that? I might be losing my mind because it took me way too long to figure out David Robinson. 4.5 blocks per game. Is that our MVP season? Hour. Denver has had some crazy big men. How did I never get these guys in 82-0? Oh, Stockton. It's gonna be here a bunch. Oh, Gary Payton. You're telling me there's a dude who's averaging three steals per game in Seattle, and it wasn't Gary Payton? You're fucking me. Abdul Jabbar, Stockton, or not Stockton, Robertson, Chamberlain. Are we not going back that far? Chamberlain, no we aren't. Barry, Gervin, fucking Iceman, bro. Kenan, not Kenan. I'm not gonna get that. Washington Bullets, bro. I don't know what NOJ is. I didn't know they had a team in Buffalo either. Free? Like, World Be Free. No. Thomas? It's something. Bad Boy Pistons. 4.1 blocks per game, and it's not Karl Malone. These dudes are carried, dude. Everyone here has crazy blocks. I'm gonna hate myself that I don't know this Miami Heat center. Hassan Whiteside. I loved him. Oh, that is really sad. Alonzo Mourning. That's who I was thinking of. But Dikembe Mutombo, forgot him again. Holy shit, this dude was insane. I didn't know he played in Denver. She did know that, but I didn't know it off the top of my head. No, I don't want to do that. Let's do it. Let's do it. Stat leaders per game. Let's go DeRozan and Aldridge, and that should be. We're gonna get DeJounte Murray there. All right, that's all that mattered. We're done. No, I'm kidding. Trae Young. Celtics, we're gonna go Tatum, and we're gonna go Brown. And we're gonna go Horford. I must be spelling his name wrong. Marcus Smart. Rebounds and steals. Who's their big man? It was not Luke Cornett. Okay. Is that Durant's here? No, it's not. So 2019-2020. Who is playing on the Brooklyn Nets? It's not Kyrie. It is Kyrie. Is DeAndre Jordan on this team? He is. Dinwiddie still passing the ball there? I'm not getting the blocks, but holy shit. Charlotte Hornets. Kemba Walker still around? He's not. Out of the league. LaMelo Ball, not in the league. He's an assist for Alonzo somewhere down there. Sorry, 18.1 points. I'm never getting you. Is Jimmy Butler still on the Chicago Bulls? He is not at this point, which means it's Zach LaVine's team. Coupled with, wait, I still have him. It's not him. Okay. Kevin Love. Isn't that team? Tristan Thompson. Okay, let's go Doncic. Yeah, Dirk's out of there. So who's the big man playing with Luka? No idea. Let's go Jokic for everything. And Jamal Murray for the rest. That's really annoying when people aren't there. When people aren't there on time. Cunningham is the year he gets drafted, right? Detroit Pistons are awful. Blake Griffin's not still there. Andre Drummond is in the Cavs uniform. There you go. Let's just get Curry out of the way. Let's get Durant not out of the way. Is this the year they're all injured? Who's even left on that team then? DeMarcus Cousins? Alright, Harden, Paul. Rebounds, Capella. Pacers, Oladipo. It's not Paul George. Is it Lou Williams? Okay, Lakers, James, Davis. Points, rebounds, steals, and blocks. Holy shit, that dude was insane. Added Bayo. Grizzlies. This is this is not pre-John Morant. This during Jaren Jackson Jr. Okay. I don't know who's playing alongside him. Antetokounmpo. Steals might be Drew Holiday. Oh, this is a Pelicans Drew Holiday. And Lillard isn't there yet, so. Is it just 2019 everything? Wall, or it's gonna be BL then everywhere. Jazz. You like jazz? This is pre-COVID, which means that, and then means that. And then Toronto Raptors, Kyle Lowry, and then Pascal Siakam, and then Anunoby. No. We skipped out on a few. Banchero's not in the league yet. Oh, Westbrook. OKC Thunder, if it's Chris Paul and it's not Russell Westbrook. Who was on that Thunder team then? We're over 50%, so that's good to start. Ew. I low-key don't know these, though. I copy and pasted Lowry Markkanen's name. Aaron Gordon might be in there. Wow, he is. Somewhere. Is LaMarcus? No, LaMarcus is on our team, so. Who's not on our team? I know that Jamal Murray did put belt on us. I don't know who else was there. Oh, Brandon Ingram led that team in points. Steven Adams maybe there. Serge Ibaka's not there, but he's there. Is Randall on the Knicks at this point? He is. Okay, there you go. God, that team sucked. I wish it was still like that. DiVincenzo. Mitchell Robinson. Damn, 2 blocks a game. Anthony Davis? Yeah, he was here already. 2.9 blocks a game, and I don't know the center. Who is it? Hassan Whiteside played for the Trailblazers? Miles Turner, that should have gone. Saboner. Oh my god, I don't even remember him on the Pacers at this point. This is gonna be... I'm tired. I'm probably gonna stop streaming after this. Duncan... Nowitzki? Miami. How the fuck? When is this created? Oh, it's playing 2013. 2017 is the last updated. Okay. Good to know. Cause this is gonna be like, see, I don't know who that is. It's gotta be Westbrook, but it's not. Oh, that's gonna be frustrating. Is it gonna be Jordan? Like, yeah, I'm not playing a quiz where it's just not updated at all. Oh. Okay, well, we can do Warriors, and then it was Warriors, Cavs, Warriors, Cavs. Oh. Wait, there's just Warriors. Oh. Warriors. Oh, it's just straight Warriors. I'm gonna go Warriors, Cavs versus... Oh, okay. My fault. I was pretty close, honestly. I kind of spammed through on accident here. I knew that. I just went too fast, but... 3,000 points... Combined points of assists. What? So assist points and normal points? Oh, okay. Okay. This is a hard one. I'm not trying to do this one right now, but like that's a very interesting concept. They got a new one? They don't. Yeah, Harry Potter logic puzzle. Let's see how this goes. Oh, hell no. B5 only has 1 year life, so that's Mad Eye. There's only 4 Weasleys in the quiz. All of them are in the corners. So if I do Weasley, does that work? It doesn't. Okay. They're not that stupid. In D3 we have McGonagall. Oh. There we go. Ginny is the only female in column A, and we know that she has to be in a corner. So, Ginny. Ron, Harry, and Ron's brother, who is 4 years. Okay, so is this Percy? Okay. Luna is adjacent to Harry and Ginny. Okay, so this has to... Oh. How can Luna be adjacent? Unless you're counting diagonals and it's Potter. Like, as in Harry? It is. Okay. So we're gonna say that this is Luna. And then Remus is adjacent to Ron and Harry, which means that this is Remus. Okay. We have a lot of clues to get back on here. Bellatrix is adjacent to Minerva. And all the Triwizard Champions, but not to Remus. So Triwizard Champions are going to be here. We don't need to worry. Minerva McGonagall. So Bellatrix. So I'm assuming we're going to get like this. Or like this. For the Triwizard. And that means that she's there, but we don't know yet. Column E contains 3 people with their first names beginning with an S. And we don't have one yet. So 3 out of the 4 left. It's interesting. Column D is in alphabetical order of names, neither, and contains Hermione. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. Which means Hermione is either one of these 2. Neither Lily's sister or Lily's nephew are in the quiz, which means that Vernon might be in the quiz. Because, so Hermione, so if Hermione, since they're in this, Bellatrix has to be here. So it's not Bellatrix. Bellatrix has to be over here. She could be really... Bellatrix is adjacent to Minerva, which means she had to be over here. And all the Lestrange by first names. Which means this is... I have no idea, honestly. They got me. Weasley ends up marrying Granger, who goes to Yule Ball with Victor Crumb, who's headmaster. Igor Karkaroff. Can I put in Igor? What's his name? Igor. Okay. Who's interrogated in prison? It's not Alistair Moody. Is it Barty Crouch? Is that what they want to say? Senior? He's not in prison, though. He's in trial. Whose son impersonates Moody. Who dies while flying with... Ooh, is that Weasley? It's not Ron. Mundungus. Who steals from the House of the Black. Who helped create this secret document. The map. Marauders map. Is it gonna be like James or Peter or Remus or Pettigrew? Am I spelling Marauders? Okay. Fell into the hands of the Weasley twins, whose sister is Ginny, whose friend in Ravenclaw. Are we talking about Luna? Okay. Who's the editor of the... I don't know how to spell this. Quibbler. Lovegood. Xenophilia. Oh wait, this is the one where we forced Rita Skeeter, who is a reporter at the Triwizard Tournament, which is hosted by Hogwarts. Headmaster is gonna be Bang, I'm really like that. Headmaster is Dumbledore. He's killed by Snape. Pretends he works for Voldemort, whose loyal animagus follower is Pettigrew, who was discovered to be alive by this professor's Lupin didn't really discover him, but sure. Who was bitten by Greyback, who was attacked by this Weasley Bill, who is married to Fleur, whose wedding is interrupted by the Patronus of Kingsley, who worked for this man. Fudge? Oh, at the time. You could miss me with that minister's name, dude. Oh my god. Are they gonna tell me? I'm not gonna keep going. Scrimjar. Damn. Scrimjar? I gotta do one more. Is there like a Harry Potter? Oh, bang. I'm not doing Fantastic Beasts shit. I'm like kind of tapped out, but I feel like I still have it. Minefield? What do I gotta do? Like Deathly Hallows? Harry Potter. Oh, like. Okay, let's start off. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, and then we go Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, and then Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, Harry Potter and the Goblet of, where the fuck is fire, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Where is Order? Order of the Phoenix, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. I'm missing a few? Oh. Cursed Child's not there. Wait, what did I miss? Oh, it doesn't tell you? Oh, 8. Cursed Child. Oh, movies, part 1 and 2. I'm still missing one. Part 1 and 2. Oh my god, I didn't know it was movies.
This is Samsung Micro RGB color.
Don't do that. I mean, it's just gonna be Potter. Oh. Lovegood. Okay, my bad. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna get exposed. I don't know what that means. I don't want to do it. I guess floor. Bang. Harry. Hurry. Oh my god, this is hard. Oh, Fred. Oh. Because it was George who has a hole, so it's Fred. 7. Is that Mundungus? Oh, it's no. Leaving Privet Drive, which of the seven potters took a ride with Tonks? Ron, he was mighty impressive. Stole from the Mundungus while turning into Harry, Idius. Read a Skeeter in a jar. Which of them disappeared? Mundungus. Stag is a Patronus. Kingsley, Shacklebolt. Fred, George, Hermione? Really? Damn. It's George. Mundungus. Saint, like, because he's holy. Which of the seven destroyed the locket? That was Ron. Rode with Bill Weasley, probably Fleur. Disarmed Stan Shunpike. I'm gonna go Ron as Harry. Okay, not bad. Pretty easy questions, but Sporklebot, fuck you. I do better. I can't stop. I need to sleep. Like, I can't stop. Oh, I'm not doing chapter titles. I'm never getting that. Reframed by anyone but Rubius Hagrid. I'm not gonna do that. That's cool though. Sorting. 10 non-Weasley members of Dumbledore's army. So Ron doesn't count. So that means, hold on. 1 Dark Lord. 2 Squibs. Filch. Phileas Flitwick. What's Filch's first name? Augustus Filch. Nope. 3 Ministers of Magic. Barty Crouch. Senior. Where's Fudge? Why are we doing first names, dude? It's hard because it's in first name. 4 founders of Hogwarts. We're gonna go with Salazar Slytherin, Godric Gryffindor, Helga Hufflepuff, and Rowena Ravenclaw. 5 non-Death Eater prisoners of Azkaban. People who were in Azkaban for not being Death Eaters. Gellert Grindelwald? Nope. Wait. Because Kingsley is there and so is Shacklebolt. Cornelius. And then Rufus Scrimgeour. 9 Hogwarts professors in the 90s. Oh, wait, okay, that's just when it was. Minerva. Severus. Okay, so it's not Severus. Phileas. Marvolo Gaunt. Nungus Fletcher. Neville Ollivander. Padma. Quirrell. Regulus Octurus Black. Remus. Gilderoy Lockhart. I know that they're there, but Bellatrix first. Yeah, I'm not doing this part. Let's skip children. Okay. Let's do Ron. Let's do Percy. Fred and George. Ginny. And then Bill. Charlie. Where's Charlie? Oh, he was right there. 6 wizarding families. So there's Weasley. There's the family of the Malfoy. I don't know. So we're gonna go for the... Does that mean we're taking... We're taking Pruitt here? I don't know. Oh, I don't like that. No, that's weird. Yeah, I'm that guy who's just, if I don't like it, I'm just gonna keep going. Close. I need to see if my code actually ran. Didn't. It's annoying. Bang, 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 bang. By naming the top 50 most mentioned to reveal them. Oh, okay, so I gotta go quick. Granger, red hair, or black hair. Let's just go Weasley. Like, let's go Ron, Ginny, Fred, George, Harry, and then we're gonna go Cho. Bang. Is there more of these? Oh, have I done these? I've done these. I must have done these when I was a kid. Holy. I was really on my shit. Let's do this one because I didn't get this one. Fred, George, Harry, Ron, Crab, Bang. There's another one I didn't get. Alright. I'm gonna go Crab, Goyle, Lovegood, Filch. We're gonna go Crab, Goyle, Snape. Oh, why can't I think of him, dude? This is a professor. I did Snape. Okay, let's do Harry, Ron, Hermione, Potions Master, and I can't think of his fucking name. Oh, I'm just actually blanking. I mean, I'm not getting it. Cornelius Fudge, that's why I was blanking. It wasn't actually him. I can't do that one again, but... Let's see if there's any more. Fudge. Potter. Harry, Ron, Hermione, Cedric, Wood, Davies, it's not there, Luna, Hermione, Fred, George, Percy, Bill, Finch, Fletchley? Oh, who is this? Oh, that's Ludo Bagman? It's because he doesn't have a real photo. Oh my god. They do my man dirty. I have no idea who that's gonna be then. Harry, Ron, Barty Crouch Jr. Harry, Ron, Hermione, Voldemort, Snape, Rita. Oh, there's a 22% in here. Which Fudge, Lockhart, George, Fred, Ginny, Ron, Harry, Neville, Luna, James. Okay, James. That's such a bad photo. They did that shit on purpose. But, yeah. Alright. We have finished the Hidden Harry Potters. I'm not doing that. Wait, I went for Harry Potter. Oh. Oh. My god. Let's just search up Harry Potters. Lightning Bolt. Charlie. It's Bill. Shut up. C. D. Harry's a master of which elf creature? Creators of the Marauders map served Wormtail. Ravenclaw. Pretended to be Mad-Eye Moody Jr. Killed Severus Snape, Nagini technically. Which Grindelwald was Azkaban? He wasn't in Azkaban? I didn't even know that. That's actually, you got me there. I did not know that. Me and Sporklebot. Spot 7 differences. The fuck did they do to Fred's face? The button count. Like over here. The color of his scarf. Got 2 more. I feel like I got all the easy ones. Well, I can just spam click. Okay, show me what it was. Oh, 2 necklaces. Sorry, I would never look there. Oh, the color of the wool was different. Oh, there's 199. I'm not doing that. Oh, they changed it in this one? Because the other one had rows and columns messed up, so I just did that. Oh, whoa. What did I miss? Quidditch positions and name jerseys. It was name jerseys, okay. Oh. My bad. I'll just do this, and then I'm just gonna be real quick back. I don't know why that happened, but I feel like this means I should sleep. Yeah, I'm gonna stop. I'll see y'all later.